For those of you that don't understand, we talk about coordinated motion a lot. We talk about external axes a lot. So the basics behind that is you have the robot and it has 6 motors on it. And this robot can reach with those motors moving in a reverse kinematics calculation. They move to different positions. You got the torch, you can do circles with or straight lines. So that's all the basic functionality of the robot itself, but the external axis allows us to add additional motors which can do other work. So it can take a platform or a plate or a track and you can move things external from the robot, or you can move the robot so that it can reach a longer part, so you can reach, larger spaces. So in this case, this has a single axis that rotates this U-shaped mechanical piece, and then you have another plate here that has another axis on it, and that rotates in this direction. So this is what they call a drop center or dual axis positioner. And with the robot controller, we calibrate these positioners or these axes so that when they rotate, the robot knows where they're at. So let's say I want to take this part and I want to weld it, but I want the part to be moving at the same time because I have a complex shape. So it's pretty easy to say, hey, I want to set that up. So a couple settings in the pendant, and I can rotate this positioner either with that axis or an additional axis. If you notice, the robot staying in sync with that position. So this is really cool for, again, complex shapes, for continuous weld applications where you don't want to start and stop to move the part, then weld again. You want to weld while you're moving the part, but because of the shape, you can't do it with just a simple rotation of an axis with a servo. You have to have what they would call Cartesian or frame axis calibration with these axes so that the robot will know what's happening at real time. So all this is happening inside of the Universal Robots platform. We've worked with Universal Robots on their Motion Plus advanced package that they give us a base programming language and API, so then we can go in and create our own functionality, and we can control up to 6 axes with this capability.